Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. So I got another haul here for you today. This was a decent one. This is the first kind of bigger haul we've done in a little while. We went out and did our usual run west of our place and hit up like a bunch of stores on the way back. And yeah, got a few good things for sure. We're trying to be a little bit selective, and we're also like trying not to spend too much time in one place because I wanted to make sure that we, hit them all up. But we got a few really good things. So we hit up a few of the regular thrift stores that I go to source my clothing items. We did hit up a Salvation Army, and I think I've got a couple of things here from that. Yeah, and we found a couple of other like hard goods and things that we're keeping for ourselves, and a couple clothing items, but I'm not going to show those here. This is just the reselling stuff. So yeah, we'll just go ahead and get started. All right, so first up is this Patagonia polo. Just a very basic polo. I did notice afterwards, once we got home, it was sitting kind of just laying there, and I noticed underneath the collar there's like this black spot here. Sometimes, like, I don't know if it's just from their clothing getting like trucked in just big bales or something, but it seems like, every now and then you get these black spots. I'm gonna try to wash it. It may come out. If not, I will sell this shirt or if it doesn't come out, I'm not gonna sell it, obviously. If it comes out, I'll see if I can get about like 25 for it. Okay. It sucks. I always like pride myself on not missing flaws, but it was under the collar, so what do you do? Okay, next up is this Torrid dress. This is a new with tags, Torrid 3X, I believe, or yeah, size, like plus size 3. Floral dress, just a nice, lightweight, kind of long, flowy, tiered dress. Torrid sells pretty well in bigger stuff, so new with tags, probably list that for like 40 or 50. This is a Bowden dress. Bowden's been a little bit hit or miss. I've sold some Bowden stuff, but this is a nice little dress. Kind of got that polka dot accent there, little, zip back, but this is a wool, so it's 100% wool, well, except for the lining, of course, but with that, and with this kind of, it's got little pockets here as well. Like, I feel like this is a good like, little career dress or something. Probably see if I can get like 30 or 40 for it. Okay, speaking of dresses, got another one here. This is a Free People, and just kind of like a Free People mini dress, zip back there, lacy features. I'm not sure exactly what I'll get for it, but again, dresses are $7.99, so probably kind of looking for 30 minimum on them, or I'm just not going to pick them up. But. And then this is a pair of Carhartts. I've never actually seen like Carhartts pants like this with the elastic waist. Like, they're not jeans, they're like a lightweight, more, just sort of, I don't even know, just, this lightweight material, drawstring. So they may be a women's. It just says large. Sometimes like, men's stuff in not jeans will also use like small, medium, large, but typically, I find like women's stuff will in this as well. I'll just take measurements, probably list it in the men's section, but also just put the measurements in and kind of market it as unisex. This is another dress. We found a couple of Tommy Bahama dresses actually, and this is just a nice wrap dress, and yeah, it's got like the the little detail there. I'm not exactly sure. It's not a silk dress or anything, but probably still like 30 bucks. 30 to 40 range. Second Tommy Bahama dress, another one. This is a smaller size, but still, with that good, tied detail there. And yeah, nice pattern. Probably aim for about 30, 35 again. I saw this. I don't see a lot of Ariat, but like, I've sold a couple pairs of their jeans or whatever, but this is just like a snap-up flannel shirt in a men's medium or large, extra large actually. So yeah, it's in really nice condition. Probably gonna get 30, 35 for that as well. And next up is, so this is one that was funny. I was like looking over on a different rack, and Jamie was scrolling along, and I just happened to like look up. I saw the tag and just kind of nodded to her, and she nodded to me. Like we just had that instant where we just kind of saw it. But yeah, so Pure Jill, so J Jill, Pure Jill, new with tags dress in a large and pretty basic, but just nice neutral gray dress. I think it was like $100 new, so probably gonna put it up for about 60. And just a Harley tee. I know some people say they can't sell Harley. I sell a lot of Harley. It doesn't go for huge money, but it sells. And here we have another J. Jill piece. This is just like a, little bit of a tassel front there. Almost has a little bit of that peasanty vibe just with that central pattern, but nothing too special, maybe 20, 25 bucks. Got these Free People faux leather jeans, or not jeans, faux leather pants, like very moto style with the zips and stuff, and the zip ankle. Looking these up, looks like these will be about a $40 flip. So pants are, after taxes, they come at $7.19. So if I can get, 30, 40 bucks, that's great. Speaking of Harley, just a couple items ago. So this is a Harley Davidson hoodie, and it's in a 1X, so very likely a women's size, because men's stuff would normally say, large, extra large, 2XL, stuff like that. Pretty basic on the front with the logo, but then a little bit on the back there as well. I think Harley hoodies probably going to be like 35 or 40 for me. Okay, yeah, so golf stuff is going really well. I've sold a bunch of Travis Matthews, FootJoy, and Peter Millar is selling really well, but FootJoy stuff, if I can get it for the $5 that is the t-shirt price after taxes, I'm going to go ahead and pick it up because it's probably going to sell for 25-ish. This one does have Mass Golf, like Massachusetts Golf on it, but yeah, just a nice, really good condition golf polo. This is one of the favorite pieces from a pickup. Jamie spotted this, and this is just a really heavy, like cable knit LL Bean signature cotton sweater. Yeah, but it's just like this is really heavy, and it is in a women's large. This has good detail, nice pattern there. It's almost like a mix between like a coastal and a Fair Isle type of pattern. I think that's going to go really well. I'm probably going to put this on Poshmark for like 60 bucks and see what happens. If you were around in the late 90s, early 2000s, you know that everybody had one of these sweaters. Not everybody, but a lot of people had these hoodies. These were made in Mexico. There's a couple different brands. One of them is Earthbound. This one is not. This one is Sun Specs, but same style. I have another one listed. It's got lots of traction, hasn't sold yet, but I think I can probably still get like 25, 30 for this. This was cool. This is one of the first things I saw. So this is a vintage 90s Toon Squad Bugs Bunny Space Jam jersey in a men's 3XL. So I think this is going to go really well. I've seen other ones listed with this particular brand, this tag. So this is Headgear Classics. This should go for about 50 bucks. Maybe even more because of the size. And found this cool long sleeve KUHL. It's got the zipper little pocket there on the sleeve. If you see that symbol, it's worth picking up as long as it's in decent condition. And this is in a men's 2XL, so it's probably going to go pretty well. I'm guessing somewhere in the 35 to 40 range. Okay, a little bit out of season, but Jamie did spot this nice J. Crew 100% wool, kind of like double-breasted pea coat type deal. Really nice condition, just needs a little bit of a lint roll. Size 6, so not huge size, but yeah, I think even if it does take a little while to sell, like this is probably going to be in that 50 to 60 range, I would say. Didn't even bother looking it up. I know it's going to have enough value to pick up. So this is one that I did pay up just a little. No, this isn't it. Sorry. Scratch that. This is a new with tags item, but this is a Calvin Klein merino wool, new with tags, turtleneck sweater in a women's large. So I know turtlenecks aren't like, you know, top selling, but this is in, well, it's obviously new, 100% extra fine merino wool, new with tags. It was enough for me to pick this up for the $6.90 it came to after taxes, and probably put it up for like, you know, 50-ish. I think there was a $100 price tag on that. This was a Salvation Army find. This is Vineyard Vines, but it's this, you know, just long sleeve with a little bit of a collar there, almost like a, yeah, like a quarter zip collar, but it's got like the US flag in the pattern with the whales. It's in nice condition, men's medium, so not a huge size, but I just think it's unique enough. I've had some success with Vineyard Vines. I don't pick up everything from them, but these more substantial pieces like this, definitely gonna go well. And so this would have been only $2.50 at Salvation Army, and I think I'll probably get like 35 or 40 for it. All right, we got another Harley hoodie. This one is like a deep V-neck sort of a hoodie. You know, women's, yeah, it's pretty decent. Trying to see what the size is. I don't think it really matters anyway. Yeah, it's a large, but yeah, it's not got a whole lot going on, but with the deep V, a little bit unique. Probably at least 30, 35. So Peter Millar is one of the brands I talked about earlier, in like golf polos and stuff that sells really well. I don't typically pick up a lot of their like button-up shirts or whatever, but this has that almost, you know, Hawaiian vibe. It is just cotton, it's not like silk or anything like that, but you know, it's a decent like button-up shirt in nice condition. Got that almost Hawaiian vibe, nice and lightweight. So I picked it up. Probably go for like 25. And what have we got here? Okay, so we probably have like a whole stack of J. Jill stuff. It's just like a J. Jill gray blue type long sleeve sweater. Yeah, 30. There's another J. Jill. This is like an open cardigan. Just again, a nice heavy cotton sweater, but yeah, in an open cardigan. Sometimes getting these things open so that I can actually show you is like the most difficult thing. But yeah, it's in nice shape. And okay, more J. Jill. This is in a 1X, and this is the Love Linen collection. Nice little pattern there. Sold a lot of J. Jill linen stuff. That's probably, you know, 25-ish. Easy sell. Same as this, Knox Rose. Just a nice, you know, pretty standard offering from Knox Rose, but in an XL, this will sell for 25, 30, no problem at all. I believe this is another J. Jill piece. It is. This one's a little bit, got a little bit more going for it. It's got a little bit of detail there in the front, little frilly neck, long sleeve, and this is a silk trim. So I think I can probably put 35 or 40 on that one. Take offers, of course. But. And here we have, should be no surprise, I believe this is another J. Jill item. And it is. This is a J. Jill 4X in the Love Linen collection. So great material, about a 3/4 sleeve. And yeah, 4X, great size to be selling. So I don't know exactly what I'll get for it, but it will be more than the $6-ish I paid for it. Okay, so speaking of other golf brands, which I've alluded to a couple of times, here's another FootJoy. I have sold this exact shirt, like this exact pattern, exact shirt, already before for I think around 27, and that was in a medium, and this is also in a medium. So Literally, this is a duplication of a previous listing right down to, I mean, I'll double check the measurements, but I could probably even use the same photos as before. The exact same shirt. All right, this was a cool find, 5'11" tactical. So this is women's 5'11" tactical pants in a size 12, brand new with tags. Got all the tags and stickers there. I wonder if it says what these went for originally. Let's see if I can find the price. No. Okay, well, I'm not seeing the price on it, but in any case, these tactical pants, I mean, I would be selling these in this condition, this size. I'd probably be selling these for about 30, but new with tags, I'm gonna probably pop them up for like 50, 60 maybe. I don't know. I gotta look it up a little bit, see what I can get away with. But for a $7 investment, definitely worth it. Okay, and then this is the last clothing item, and I did pay up for this a little bit, but to me it's worth it. So this is Athleta. It is a new with tags Athleta V-neck sweater, but it's like, it's the Coaster Luxe V-neck sweatshirt. And I want to say that the materials on this are like, I don't know. See if I can find this anyway, but it is a size medium, but it's like an oversized sweater in really nice condition. When I looked this up, I was seeing that this particular one was selling for about, between like 50 and 60. Normally I would pick up things like this and it would cost me around $6. Yeah, so this is modal, polyester, and spandex blend. But yeah, so normally these things would be like $6. I did pay $13 for this, but knowing I can get about 60 for it, to me that was worth it. And then the only other item that we got here, this is one of the first things that I saw when I walked in at the first store. These Resell Caribou waterproof boots, and I mean, okay, I'm going to show you the other boot, which has just a little bit of wear back here on the side, and they do have a little bit of discoloration, which is normal, you know, with the leather on the side there. But look at the bottom of these boots. These look as if they may not have ever been worn outside more than a couple of times. Like, it could be that someone was wearing these indoors, who knows, but they look really, really nice. These are the lined waterproof ones in a men's size 10. And yeah, like I say, other than some like rubbing wear on the heel here on the outside, which almost doesn't even make sense, these are just in like immaculate condition. So I'm seeing comps for these in this kind of condition, this size, anywhere from like $80 to $120 for pre-owned. So I know there's some good money here. I mean, even if it was like 60 or 70, I'd be pumped. I think I probably paid somewhere around like $6 for these, because footwear at that store, it's like, it's price list. It's not individually tagged items. So yeah, pretty cool. I think altogether we did the math, and backing out the things that we got for ourselves and some other stuff, I know it was somewhere around $250 to $275 invested in this haul. And when we ran through it and tried to figure out, okay, well, what's this probably all going to sell for, it was around $12.50. So about 5 times the investment, and of course, you know, fees and stuff. But there's some good profit here. Going to sell for about $1,000 more than we paid, and then out of that $1,000, you know, take out maybe 20% for fees and stuff like that. So yeah, a good $750 to $800 in net profit here. So. All right, now we got to get listing. Another cool haul. Happy to be doing a bigger one like this and getting out, hitting up different stores. It's exciting stuff. It's definitely the most fun part of the process. But all right, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video, guys. Peace.